Hi, I'm Rob Brown and I do one-to-one coaching and motivational talks and workshops to help people be more confident and productive with their networking. Here's 7 top networking tips for working a room. You know, it's okay going into a dark room with an internet connection and networking online, but sooner or later you've got to get out there and see the whites of people's eyes and shake some hands. Now, it can be intimidating walking into a room full of strangers. So here are some top tips to help you work that room more confidently. And number 1 is to set your goal. And that means know what you want to achieve before you walk in, so you're a lot more focused on what you're doing. It could be to swap 3 business cards, to have 5 interesting conversations, to meet 4 fun people, to source 1 new referral partner, to practice 1 elevator speech. Whatever it is, it makes you focused. Tip 2 is to arrive early. There's nothing more intimidating than walking into a room full of strangers. But if you get there early, you start to then form the groups, the 2s, 3s that everyone else wants to be in. Third tip is scan the room. Your first job when you go in should always be to make yourself familiar with what's around, the toilets, the badges, the drinks, the food, any other people that you know. When you're familiar, you get a bit more confident. Fourth is to introduce yourself. Great networkers make the first move. They don't hold back and stand next to the potted plant waiting for the world to come to them. Go up to people and say, "Hi, I'm Rob," or your name obviously. "Hi, do you mind if I join you?" Then you're in the party, then you're in the group. Fifth tip is to introduce others. Be that connector in the room, bring people together. You know, have you two met? Can I introduce you to somebody? Is there anybody in the room that you'd like to meet? Shall we go and say hello to that person on their own over there? And that makes you become a connector in the room. Tip number 6 is to create some kind of a game. By this I mean make it fun. What if you chose to network with all the people in the room wearing a suit? Or I'm just going to talk today to the women or the men. Or I'm only going to approach people in pairs today. Or I'm only going to look for people on their own today. I just want to approach people wearing a pink tie or having a ribbon in their hair. You know, it sounds silly, but it makes it a bit of fun. Nobody else even needs to know that you're playing a game, but it just gives you a little bit of focus and it's creative. And the last and probably the biggest tip I'd say to you in working a room is to become a host. Now, I call this exhibiting host behavior, and it gives you carte blanche reason to go up to anybody. So pick up a plate full of food. Take a tray of drinks to people. Would you like a drink? Would you like a biscuit, a cookie? Do you want a sandwich? Get yourself on the organising committee so that you sign people in, you give people the badges. That means people are coming up to you. You can talk to anybody. And that really helps you roll your sleeves up and get stuck into work in the room. And everybody is your friend when you've got a drink on a tray. So embrace the face-to-face networking. Work a room a lot more confidently, and I promise you, you'll create so many more networking opportunities you won't know what to do with them.